I know that a lot of you have been with me for a very long time. And in the beginning, I was really just that cichlid guy, and a lot of you subscribed to my channel when I was just all about African cichlids, the fish you see back here. I just want to say a special thanks to those of you who've stuck in there, just really hung in there with me as I've gone through this evolution. I mean, these days, the truth is that I'm just getting a tremendous amount of joy out of watching some fry actually make it in a live bear tank, and watching bettas interact with each other or just sort of cruise around. And don't get me wrong, I'm always going to be that big cichlid guy, and that's always going to be the fish that is dearest in my heart. I mean, I just love big puppy dog fish, but man, am I enjoying like the planted tank, watching how those electric blue ocaras are settling into that planted tank, and it's just a blast. Watching that red tear settle in, and the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking about possibly getting him a female. I mean, he's such a handsome fish. I'm thinking I might just get him a female and see how he does breeding, because he's just such a pretty guy. I've made some changes here in the fish room, real quick changes. I was finally able to get a power backup, a lithium battery powered backup for my 210 gallon. We had a short power outage today, so it sort of sparked me into moving. We've also had some very hot days, some days at around 90 that felt like they were over 100. And right in the middle of it, the fan that helps to move the cool air from the house into the fish room, it burned out. So I had to run out and get a new fan, which I like a lot more. I like the look of it, and it moves a lot more air, and it's fastened down, it's screwed down. So as my granddaughter gets taller, it's less likely that she's going to knock the fan down on top of one of the aquariums. So I'm happy about that. I also swapped out the light on the 90 gallon and replaced it with with one of the aquarium co-op full spectrum lights, and I just didn't like that the light was hanging over on the outsides of the aquarium. It was just sort of hanging there, and just too big for the aquarium. So this aquarium full spectrum light LED easy light, I guess they call it, fits a lot better, and it's a plant designed for plants, but it's really a full spectrum light, which is the closest to sunlight, and I feel that's what brings the best colors out in fish. As you can see, the fish are looking great. So at any rate, a big shout out to all of you who have hung in there with me. If you've been subscribed to the channel from the beginning, from back when I was just Ben Ochart with the 60-gallon cichlid tank.
Hey YouTube, it's Ben here with the 60-gallon tank.
If you remember that. If that's one of you, tell me in the comments below. I'd like to see how many of you are still hanging around and watching things progress and move along. Now, I have a lot of food from Sarah. I've got a couple of t-shirts from the co-op. I think I'm just going to be giving away this stuff at the Saturday live stream. So join me at the live stream, the Cichlids and Coffee live stream on Saturday. We'll give away some stuff and have some fun. Great group of fish keepers. We talk about everything related to fish keeping and about all types of fish, not just the big monsters behind me. All right, my friends, thank you for tuning in. Just a short message, just to thank you for those of you who've been with me on this journey and who continue to hang in there. And it just keeps getting more and more fun. I keep doing upgrades to the fish room and doing stuff with the fish and adding new fish and changing things around. It's always an adventure, and I love that you folks are coming along with me on it. All right, so that's it for me. I'll see you on Saturday or at the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.